Hi guys, so today's recipe video is my keto bounty style truffles. So for this we're going to need some desiccated coconut, we're going to need some coconut oil, we're going to need, this is technically coconut butter, and we're going to need just a teaspoon of this. There are other versions of coconut butter on Amazon. We're going to need the Walden's Farm near zero pancake syrup, dark chocolate. This is 85% dark chocolate from Co-op. I use some of the M&S ones as well. So far I've started getting the process going. Here I have my 4 packs of these of the dark chocolate melted in the bowl. I've got 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, I've got 1 teaspoon of coconut butter, and 1 teaspoon of normal butter. So I've melted that down, and that's what it looks like. Another option for chocolate would be to use really dark chocolate callets like these. So these are good as well. These I get in a huge bag off of Amazon, and they're really good. Okay, so now that we've got the first mixture melted, to start the process, the next thing to do is to add 1 tablespoon of your Walden's Farm syrup. So I'll do that, and then I'll show you exactly what happens when you do that. So I'm just gonna get my tablespoon out. Point a tablespoon. Might need a tiny bit more. So that's a tablespoon. All the chocolate. And once you start to mix that, you're going to see. So this is, instead of using stevia drops as well, this is a better alternative instead of using stevia drops. Okay, so that's starting to stiffen a little bit. So that's my oven going. I've got something in the oven, so that's starting to stiffen a little bit. Next, I'm going to add half a cup of shredded or desiccated coconut. I'm just going to get my cup measurements out, and I'll measure out half a cup and put that in, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay guys, so at this point this is what we have. We've added the desiccated coconut in it, and that's what we have. What I'm going to do now is put this in the fridge just to solidify a little bit, and so it's easy to start rolling it into truffle bowls. So I'm going to put that in the fridge. Depends on how cold your fridge is, it might take maybe an hour or half an hour. If you want it to get cold quicker, maybe try putting it in the freezer for a few minutes and keep checking it so it doesn't get really hard. Okay, so this is going in the fridge, and then I'll show you once I start rolling it out. Okay guys, so now that I've brought that out of the fridge, I actually ended up putting mine in the freezer just to do this quickly. So it was in the freezer for about 10 minutes, I'd say. So now they're slightly stiffer. I'm going to show you now how I roll it. So I take about maybe a tablespoon size, I would say. Maybe about a tablespoon size. Actually, just gonna make sure that there are no big chunks that's frozen to the sides. Just make sure that's all smooth, and then I'll take about that much. So that would be about a heaped tablespoon size. First thing you want to do is on a flat plate like that, you want to dust off some more desiccated coconut just as your base, so that it doesn't stick too much. So I'm going to take that much in my hands, and then I'm going to roll it up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, now that that's rolled up in my hand just like that, I'm just going to now just toss it around in the desiccated coconut like that, just to give it a nice coating on the outside. Okay, so once I feel that's coated all through, I'll line them up. So I'm going to finish all of that, and I'll show you the final review shots at the end. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.